Have you ever thought the human lived 48,000 years ago in tropical region used bow and arrow technology to kill fast-moving animals like monkeys and squirrels? It is not conceptual anymore. The caveman was faster and intelligent than you think. A recent study published in the journal Nature Communication revealed about a specialized hunting technique used by Homo sapiens 45,000 years. CNN reports that this results were come after a continuous study and experiments conducted for the cave findings of an old archaeological site called Fa-hien Cave in Sri Lanka. Researchers found some old bone tools of squirrels and monkeys, and amazingly they found that some of the bones were fashioned into tools. They revealed that early humans lived in Sri Lanka used the sophisticated hunting techniques from bows and arrows made by bones to hunt semi-arboreal and arboreal monkeys and squirrels, and 45,000 years ago. According to this research published in the Journal of Science Advances, this is the earliest finding of using of bow and arrow technology out of Africa. The earliest clear evidence anywhere in the world is currently 64,000 years ago in South Africa, and now it is found from the island of Sri Lanka with the proven evidence of 48,000 years history. So, the sparrow, art of learning, thought to dive inside this research results and reveal you an amazing piece of information. If you didn't subscribe Sparrow, art of learning, please subscribe it today. Sparrow always there to give you knowledge and to build you smarter in this challenging world as a great human being. You will always grow with life-changing concepts of Sparrow. Sri Lanka, the Pearl of Indian Ocean, is an island surrounded by beautiful Indian Ocean. Sri Lanka has an iconic importance of its geographic location and deep harbour, a great strategic importance from the time of the ancient Silk Road through to the modern maritime Silk Road. Its location as a major trading hub made it known to both the Far East as well as the European continent. This beautiful country is a great heritage for thousands of species of animals and plants. If you got any chance in your life, visit this beautiful country. You will never set your mind to come back. Researchers found some evidence of prehistoric man lived in Sri Lanka at Fa-hien Cave archaeological site. It is an open cave located nearly 400 meters above the mean sea level. This is an amazing creation of nature which can be described as a place of providing earliest Homo sapiens evidence in South Asia. Time to time archaeological excavations reveal the earliest human settlements in South Asia. There are fossil evidence of Homo sapiens lived in prehistoric era found from this place. The finds mainly consisted of microlith stone tools, remnants of prehistoric fireplaces and organic material, such as floral and human remains. And one-time complete human body skeleton belongs to a teenage female was found in this place. This fossil's evidence went back to 48,000 years in age. This early man found in Sri Lanka has possessed with adaptations to tropical lives and environmental factors. In June 2020, research carried out by the Max Planck Institute, Griffith University in Australia, and the Sri Lankan Government Department of Archaeology. The researchers found items associated with freshwater fishing, as well as the working of fibre to make nets or clothing. This research revealed that Sri Lankan prehistoric humans used animal bones to craft bows and making hunting bows and arrows. One arrowhead revealed that Sri Lanka is the first country beyond Africa using the technology of bows and arrows for hunting 48,000 years ago. These things were revealed after the studies conducted for the skeletons of squirrels and monkeys. Researchers had known that Homo sapiens were able to adapt as they migrated across and out of Africa. In open savannas and coastal areas, they were able to hunt, butcher and eat game animals ranging from medium to large in size. But rainforests were considered to be a barrier to human migration as they did not include the kind of animals they were hunting. But the other important factor is that this Fa-hien Cave is that the cave opens out over the rainforest. Rainforests sheltered smaller animals, and hunting them would imply more complex and sophisticated behavior than had been identified among these people, according to the researchers in the new study. They were also a smaller source of protein than larger game animals, so the complex effort required to hunt them would have yielded a smaller output and required more hunting. But the discovery of bones belonging to monkeys and squirrels and the Fa-hien Cave, including cut marks and burns, is changing the perception that early humans avoided rainforests and small game. Sophisticated bone and stone tools were also found, which they used to hunt the quick-moving animals. The early man migrated from Africa due to different reasons. When he came to tropical regions, what did he meet? He met tropical rainforests from the countries like Sri Lanka. Researchers found the bone remains of what ate by Fa-hien caveman. More than 80% of them belongs to monkeys, squirrels-like animals. When he left Africa, he brought only the technology of going close to prey, hit it, kill it, and eat it. Now he has a new challenge: to kill fast-moving animals like monkeys and squirrels. What did he do? The Homo sapien man in Sri Lanka used a specialized hunting method to hunt that animal. He couldn't close too much to the animal as the animal escaped. He used bones of animals to make a sharp arrowhead, and he invented the technology of bow and arrow. After leaving Africa, he firstly adapted to rainforests with this, and he was able to technologically win the nature. And he used stone-made hunting equipment. He attached sharp stone pieces which had been sharpened both sides for the hunting. When the monkey was running with the arrow, that made a big damage when moving across branches. So this man was able to adapt to the new tropical environment with this newly invented technology. They had a genius brain, tool handling ability, had a developed technology, and they were able to stand straight. These four things revealed so much information about this newly adapted prehistoric humans in Sri Lanka. Unique beads. In addition to the stone tools, the researchers uncovered beads made from shell, shark teeth, and the oldest known beads made entirely from ochre. The marine shells and shark teeth can be traced to the coast, although the people who wore them lived in the rainforest. They estimated that the beads are likely 45,000 years old. The researchers believe they were actually trading goods with other populations living along Sri Lanka's coast. This means that they developed social networks in the tropics of South Asia. The beads represent early symbolism, something often associated with archaeological sites in Africa, Southeast Asia and Europe, where ancient humans left evidence of personal ornamentation. The researchers also uncovered evidence of oars made from bone, as well as scrapers, which could have been used to make clothing from animals' skins or fishing nets from plants. Previously, tools like this discovered at other sites have suggested that people developed this innovative tools to help them make clothing to adapt to their environment, like colder climates. Spotlight on Sri Lanka. This study and other research are highlighting the importance of understanding where humans lived and evolved beyond the traditional heartlands of paleanthropological and Paleolithic archaeological research in Europe and coastal Africa, researchers said. The current paleoenvironmental evidence suggests that our species managed to occupy not just tropical rainforests, but also high-altitude, desert and Palearctic environments during the late Pleistocene. Many of these extreme environments have often been considered unattractive for archaeological research, due to the likelihood of not finding clear traces of human behavior, difficult working conditions, and, in some cases, preservation issues. However, the researchers were surprised to find such great evidence in the cave of Fa-hien that is affording so much insight into how these ancient humans lived. Not only did humans live in African savannas, grasslands, and woodlands, but they adapted to thrive in extreme settings like rainforests as well. Currently, the research team is exploring coastal sites in Sri Lanka to find evidence of other early human inhabitants, perhaps those who traded shell beads with the rainforest-dwelling early humans. It might shed light on what they received from the trade. Altogether, these skills enabled them to colonize nearly all of the planet's continents by about 10,000 years ago, setting us clearly on the path to being the global species we are today. The human has evolved with these type of technological modifications all the time. And does he continue the evolution process at current stage of Homo sapiens? What will be the next era of human evolution? Watch the next revolutionary phase of human evolution by the Sparrow, Art of Learning.